How's it going, everybody? WavePunk here, bringing you another Rocket League commentary from a RocketLeagueReplay.com replay. On the website, I found VG subbing again. The replays they just kind of list, and then you select them, and then it tells you, oh, here's the players that are in this replay. And it just so happens that Subbin was in this replay again, but he's not with his other VG brothers. This time he's with Joe Durini and Magic Goodies, who I'm just gonna call Magic. And they don't really have an obvious team name, so just to try and get out of the habit of calling it orange and blue, which is something I've done the last two videos a lot, I'm going to try and use team names more. I'm just going to call them Team Powerhouse. I'm just going to make up names here. And on the orange side, we have Cliche PS4 name 420. In the corner is Live for Dapper 420. And then in goal is Disciple, who doesn't quite fit in with the other two, but that's okay. We're going to call them Cliche and Live for Dapper, or I don't know what I'm going to end up calling him, because that's just long, and there's not really a good way to shorten it to like Live or something. I guess you can call him Live. We'll see what happens there. So they all form up Team Math Blaster. So Math Blaster versus Powerhouse. Math Blaster in the orange, Powerhouse in the blue. We're set for another epic game of Rocket League here. Let's get started here at kickoff, and we have Live for Dapper and Joe Durini facing off. Oh, you know what? I somehow at some point turn this on a slow-mo. And here they go, yay. Okay, note to self, let's not do that. We were playing on Utopia here, so we have some pulls, which is kind of fun. We'll see how well those get in the way of this camera stuff. Subbin goes up and takes a shot, but Live for Dapper shuts it down, puts it back into the corner, and is starting to drive up onto the Powerhouse side of the field. Magic Goodies, he's going to put it into the corner too. These pulls are going to get in the way a lot. This is fun. Magic Goodies, he's flying through the air. Oh, Cliche takes a shot there, goes high up on the wall. Subbin's able to kind of get up in his way and keep him from getting the rebound there. Orange players rotating back on the defense as all three Powerhouse players come flying in. Joe Durini takes another shot, but doesn't quite make it up, and two good defensive stops there. The 2v1 in the air is going to be won by Math Blaster. A good aerial block there by another Math Blaster player. The ball sitting there in goal. Some good defense we're seeing here from Team Math Blaster. They're not making turning the tide here. They're not turning the ball out into the other side of the goal. And just as I say that, Live for Dapper takes a nice, good shot down the field. There was some really good defense there for a while, and then they finally were able to take it and push it back out. Powerhouse set up with a nice defensive position here. They're able to clear it back over into Math Blaster's side. Cliche's taking another shot. Cliche taking some really good shots here. Makes another shot, bounces off the top crossbar. Close to having a first goal there. Doesn't quite go in. Joe Durini taking a shot. Live for Dapper putting it up over the goal. Great kind of midfield save. Joe Durini takes another shot. Cliche is going for the block. We have two blue players up on, or two orange players. Oh, and Subbin's going to put it into the goal, and the Team Powerhouse is going to take the series 1-0 at this point. The Math Blaster had some, oh, is it going to go in? It's going to go in. That's just, come on, Powerhouse. The classic going for boosted, leaving the goal open at kickoff. Trying to sit here and talk about the amazing plays that Team Powerhouse made in that first goal, and then they just go and whiff the block and give Math Blaster an easy point to tie the game right back up. Good little aerial save there. Is this in? It's close to in. Oh, some good defense by Math Blaster. Just going to keep the ball alive, keep the points out of their goal. Magic Goodies kind of floating midair there. Doesn't quite work out for him. Dapper's going to take this up the wall. He's starting to drive into the other side of the field. This is good. And Disciple's lofted midair for what was supposed to be a block, I think. I'm not really sure what was happening there. Subbin goes up for the save. Good save by Subbin, putting the ball back into the enemy corner. And Orange is starting to rotate back onto the defense. Except for Disciple, who goes up for the aerial. Doesn't matter. Joe Durini's going to take it, drive it all the way into the Math Blaster corner here. Goody's trying to keep it up and alive. Dapper puts it up into the air. Subbin and Disciple go up. Looks like Disciple gets more of that one this time. And the screen, man, this wall here is funky. It's tripping up with my eyes. Disciple gets a nice little hit there. He's just put into the corner. We have some Math Blasters finally getting a nice offensive going. Usually they kind of get up, take a couple shots, and Powerhouse is able to slam it back into the other side of the field. But they're managing to keep it on the Powerhouse's side of the field this time. Right there, just shutting down any chance of pushing it on the other side. Finally, Joe Durini's going to get a good hit, put it over into Math Blaster's side of side of the pitch here. Cliché's going to keep the ball up above Subban's head, keep him from being able to shoot a nice goal there. Subban with a nice setup for Magic Goodies. Disciple comes out and is able to keep the ball alive for a moment longer, and Clichés puts it away, keeping it away from Subban taking the shot. Magic Goodies takes another shot, goes off the post. So, again, we're seeing some good... Oh, Subban's got a nice shot up here. He does straight in. We're seeing some good defense as far as saves from Math Blaster. They're keeping the ball out of the goal, but they're not putting it away. They're not taking the ball away from Powerhouse, and Powerhouse has still been able to have multiple shots. And so while they're saving individual shots, they're not stopping the offensive, and then eventually Powerhouse has been able to catch them out of rotation. It's just really hard to keep rotating that way. The defensive setups from Math Blaster are really good here, but they're just not finalizing here. So like Cliché, he gets the block, he keeps the ball from going in, but it's not. He didn't put it away. As Live for Dapper finally taking it out here. Clip's got a nice shot here. He's gonna go off the crossboard. Disciple gets the second hit. There you go. Wonderful rebound to tie the game up with just a minute left to go. It's the kind of play we need to be seeing from Math Blaster more often. Subban's going to win the kickoff, going to put it up into the corner. Cliché is going to keep it in the corner, giving Liv for Dapper time to rotate back into goal. Jodarini takes the shot, is going to bounce off the crossbar, and Disciple's going to dribble it onto the wall, hopefully take this further out. Here he comes, there he goes. Subban kind of trying to get a block at midfield, but not getting the right positioning there. Powerhouse riding up on the wall. Live for Dapper takes a shot. Oh, and Jodarini, it was a fast shot. Ball was moving quickly. Live for Dapper could not get up in time, or Jodarini could not get up in time to block that. Jodarini and Liv here set a kickoff. Jodarini's going to get a bit more of that one, send it over onto the Math Blaster side. Subban takes a shot. Disciple puts it up with 30 seconds left. Powerhouse, who's been slightly more dominant this whole game, is finding themselves down a point and needing to put some stuff away, but they're set up well here. Well, they were set up well until Orange was able to drive it back out. Math Blaster just got the ball back onto their side of the field. Magic Goodies goes up for a block. Subban's in goal. Live for Dapper is going up for a shot, but whiffs the whole thing. Jodarini and Magic Goodies both at midfield driving. Subban comes up for a third hit, keeping the ball well alive up in the air here. We're down to the last 2 seconds. The ball is still on the ground. It's up in the air. They got a shot. If they can dunk it here, oh, it's going to go away, and that's going to be the game. Oh, some good play there from both teams. There was something else I was going to say here at the end. I don't remember. It was very interesting the way that we saw Powerhouse the whole game being able to have some really good offensive rotations. They had a lot of shots for points that Math Blaster had some really good blocks, some really good saves, though they weren't able to clear it most of the time. But in the end, the few times that Math Blaster got on to the offense, they really made it count and put the ball away, and that's ultimately what mattered. It's easy when you're on defense a lot to stay strong at defense, and when you're on offense a lot and then suddenly you're back onto your defensive wheels, to get back to that mentality of blocking can sometimes throw you off. So it can work out for a team if you play defense a lot and then just make specific drives, but it only works if you can make those specific drives really count. So good game from Team Math Blaster and Team Powerhouse. Math Blaster takes this one in the end, 2-3. A good series on both sides. If y'all are enjoying any of these, shoot some team names into the comments. Just give me some. Maybe we can create some stories with some of these teams or something. Anyways, yeah, it doesn't. I'll name the teams whatever you guys think would be funny to hear. Funny's cool. So yep, that's the next episode. Thank you for watching. I will see y'all later. Bye bye.